All right, folks, this is Chris from Iron Pony Live. I know you've been impatiently waiting all night long, probably haven't been able to sleep, waiting for part 2 of the Glenny Rides episode 22. That's right. It's getting ready to start. But I need you to do me a favor, and I'm going to wait here until you get it done. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. It's right below the little video. It says subscribe. Go ahead and do it, and then we'll get started. I'm waiting. Hey, good job. Let's get started. All right, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life. This is part 2.
This is Tracy.
Glenny Rides.
Glenny Rides. Okay, this is Glenny Rides interview. And we're going to go part 2.
Part 2, all right.
We'll see how it goes.
Part 2 out of 6.
Oh, goodness. What time's dinner?
Oh, no, wait, I'm hungry.
We're ordering pizza. We're
Yeah.
good all day.
Yeah.
There's a Cattleman's right down the road here.
Right, that's where I think we're heading, aren't
Brand
we?
new, yeah. We're going to go there and get a couple steaks. Tracy's buying, as usual.
Wait a minute. What?
Am I going to? I think I'm going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you come on.
I get the 64 ounce.
Let me make sure my credit card's good.
Yeah. Increase that limit real quick,
Be
okay?
like, hey, Jill, make sure his credit card payment's up today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll get drinks. You know, I like ranch. I don't know if they charge for that, but you'll find out.
Just leave me enough for the divorce payment.
All right.
Oh, geez.
Wait. We can't not talk about food. So have you guys had Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, yeah.
At some point, yeah. I like it.
And now you're going there.
Yeah, it's a little cheaper.
Is it?
Actually, it's not bad. You haven't been there yet?
No.
I was pretty impressed. We went there
The
one day
salad
after
bar
here.
is freaking huge.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
So my neighbor works at Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
And
Up here in Florence?
yeah.
Okay.
You know, she'll give us like 2 butters with the rolls. I'm like, thank you, I appreciate
Little
that.
slide.
yeah. I love Texas Roadhouse. If they could sponsor me, you know,
That would be awesome.
hand out some steaks or something.
Texas Roadhouse, if you hear this, do that.
You remember Erin, right? You used to work with her.
Yeah.
She's back at Texas Roadhouse. I think she does the community stuff.
She's in something with corporate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
corporate,
she's
yeah.
corporate. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
And that's actually, they're out of Louisville, Kentucky. Did you know?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
And they actually have a
Wait, how
hamburger-
can you be called Texas Roadhouse and be out of Louisville, Kentucky? Wouldn't it be out of Texas?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a gimmick. You know?
Yeah. You know, they were from there.
Yeah,
You know,
I
they moved
got
there.
it, man. I
It was a
got
little
it.
cheaper in Kentucky.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
for corporate headquarters.
Yeah.
But they also own a restaurant, actually a hamburger place called Jaggers.
Never heard of
I've
that.
never heard of that.
Never
And
heard
they
of
have
that.
one in Columbus, Indiana, and it's really darn good hamburgers.
So I'm taking it you've had that.
Yes, I have.
Wait, did you say Columbus, Indiana?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds weird.
That's an Indiana guy. He knows.
I know.
Man.
It's like,
Yeah?
hold on a second. You're right. Yeah, it's Columbus. Yeah, Columbus, Indiana.
Now I got to Google it, man.
Look it up.
What's it called
find
again?
Columbus, Indiana. Not Columbus, Ohio. Columbus,
I
Indiana.
got you. I got you.
What's the place called?
Jaggers.
Jaggers.
Yeah. We can't have too much space here, so while
Have
you're
you guys
looking it up.
have you guys been to that place that like where they put the hats on your head and make fun of you and
Yeah,
it's
Dick's Last Resort.
Dick's Last Resort.
Yes.
You been to that?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Is that good?
Yeah. It's more type of my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like that kind of person.
Really?
I'm the
That
one
is this
I'm the
person
one who
right
put
there.
that hat on you, and I'll write on
This
top
is
of it,
that
say,
guy.
This guy needs a good night tonight. Is there any ladies in the house? I'm
Yeah.
going to put that on his hat.
That's this guy right here. Yeah. Yeah. There is a Columbus,
So
Indiana.
look for
You're right.
Jaggers.
Jaggers.
Yeah. And then, I mean, what other restaurants you like?
Dude, Texas Roadhouse, man. Like if I'm going out on a night, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to Texas Roadhouse.
So which one do you like better? Because you got the one in Fort Wright and you got the one in Florence.
The Florence one.
You do, really? Mm-hmm. See, I have the... Maybe I need to go there.
Well, my
I've
neighbor
had
works
some-
there. My neighbor works
okay.
there. So,
I've
but
had some bad experiences at that Florence one.
that the other one, man, it's always packed.
Oh, yeah, I think that's it.
Jam-packed.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
There it is.
Nice.
Jaggers.
Was it burgers, chickens, and
Salads,
and
shakes. Yeah.
It's actually, I mean, and there, I think there's like
And they're owned
only
by Texas
10.
Roadhouse,
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah,
Wow.
10 in the...
His knowledge
right
comes
now.
in handy once in a while. He does
Yes.
have a little bit of knowledge.
So
Dang.
when we went out to, what is that, Nashville, Indiana,
Yeah.
I wanted to stop there and, the whole the whole group to stop there because it was pretty good. But we decided to go somewhere else, so I wasn't able to pick. So.
Yeah, I don't really know of any there's a Mexican food truck down the road, Taco Queen. That's pretty legit.
I have been there.
I've heard of that.
It's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
Quesadillas are
Yeah.
really good.
It is like, literally a little building inside. They got a little shed, a little house.
Yep.
But yeah, it's actually there. I mean, it's pretty nice.
And they'll bring your food to your car.
Oh, that's nice. So it's like one of those deals. Yeah, cool.
And if you ever weigh it, it's probably 3 to 5 pounds.
I love it. I love their quesadillas.
They give you the
chicken
food.
quesadillas.
Man.
I'm plain Jane, man. I'm really picky eater. I don't do any fruits or vegetables.
So is that your favorite thing about motorcycle riding, especially going to different cities, is finding these little niche little restaurants?
I like the little holes in the wall, you know?
Yeah.
There's a hot dog place down in Kentucky that I want to go to. I forget what it's called, but it's pretty well known.
Have you ever tried Mike's Burgers?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a cool
Mike's?
place. Is it Mad Mike's? I just thought it was Mike Burgers.
There's a Bard's Burgers and Chili
Yeah, I've heard of that.
down in Latonia, I believe.
I've heard of that.
That place is really, really good. It's a little hole in the wall too.
Yeah, and we went to that one place. What's that called?
What, down when we were in...
We got done with that ride, or what?
it was called Red?
Yeah.
Red.
Well, Red's in actually Madison, Indiana. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
but I'm
was
talking about the one that's by your house. We stopped there the other night when we were done for Harley.
Oh, shoot, I don't remember. Where'd we go? We do so much, man. I can't remember.
His memory's not very good.
We do so much, I can't remember it all.
Shots fired.
It's
I
cool,
can't
man.
remember either.
Is
so
this
that's
an
the problem.
Indian and Harley thing
Oh,
we got
yeah,
going on here?
absolutely. We battle back and forth a lot.
And now
I
you
don't
got
remember-
Yamaha.
Yeah.
I need to get in on this action.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. What was it? I don't remember. I really don't.
You have to get Jill. She'll
Yeah,
know.
I'll have to text
Where
Jill.
is Jill?
They went to get my son.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you
My
have a
wife's
ride
still
home
there.
now? You can use my helmet and ride on the back of mine
What? Home?
to get home.
Oh, I got a helmet in my car.
Oh, okay. There we go. We're good.
That's usually what happens when he goes on a long ride. His wife actually rides the motorcycle back, and he's on back.
He's so full of it.
What do they call that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do you face? Now, which way do you face?
If I'm riding on the back of my wife, I want to face the other direction. I want to be looking backwards, man. I don't want to see what's going to happen in front of me. No,
That's
man.
hilarious,
That
man.
is-
What where else do you guys like to get food wise around here?
I like Acapulco's too. I eat there. We eat there about once a month or so.
You like Beef O'Brien's too, right?
Beef O'Brady's.
Oh, Brady's. That's what
Yep,
it is.
yep. I like that place.
What
Yep.
about like a expensive joint? Where are you guys gonna go? If
Papa
you had
Do's.
Honestly,
Did you say Papadino's?
Papa Do's.
Oh, Papados. What's that?
It's up on the north side of Cincinnati by Fairfield. It's a New Orleans restaurant.
Okay.
So they got salmon, seafood, all that kind of stuff. It's like the real enchilada, man. It's got the real good stuff. It's expensive. So my wife me and her pretty much go there once a year for special occasions, her birthday, Mother's Day, or something like that. But it usually costs us about $160 for 2 people, and that's no alcohol.
Ooh.
yeah, that's over
Yeah.
my blood, man. I don't have enough cheddar for
Tony's
that.
check.
But the plate is this big. The fish is pretty good size, and they got this dirty rice. It's unbelievable. Do you like dirty rice?
Dirty rice. What's that?
It's rice mixed up with a bunch of crap. They call
Really?
it dirty because it's pretty much everything in the kitchen's in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of dirty rice. I've never had
It's
it.
a New
though.
Orleans kind of thing.
I've never tried that before.
Tony's Steakhouse.
Ooh.
Check that out.
Tony's.
Check that out.
Where's that at?
Up by King's Auto Mall.
Okay.
You need to check that out. I think Jeff Ruby might own it,
That would
I
make
bet.
sense, yeah.
but it's legit. They're only open like 5 to 10 or 5 to 11.
So they only do dinner menu or whatever?
and it's reservation, I believe, only.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But
The Capitol
it's
Grill's too good.
nice. It's
Yeah, that
nice.
looks
I had
good.
that steak. I think it was like a
good.
$70 steak. Mm-hmm. And I asked the guy. I said, "Hey man, you guys got any ketchup?" And he literally like wanted to kill me.
He's like,
I was like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." Okay.
He probably gave you one heck of a look out.
I will tell you what, A1 steak sauce. I
Yeah.
grew up on it. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I love A1.
Oh, that's how my wife is too. She always has to put something on her steak. I'm be like,
Yeah.
no, don't do that. If it's supposed to be a good steak, it's supposed to taste really good.
Nah, I like to have something on mine, man.
I'm a
I always
sauce
have.
guy, 'Cause
you don't know how to
Yeah, I
cook.
am too. Huh? I grill them. Throw that bad boy on the grill.
I
It comes out
actually
good.
air fry my steaks, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
you're
it is
ruining
Welcome
that
to
thing.
2024.
He's ruining
It's
that
the
thing,
best
man.
steak I've ever had.
You slap
ever.
it on a grill. That's
Oh
why.
my God.
That's why
No,
you have a
this
grill.
This is the best. If you want it tender and melt in your mouth, perfect every time.
I don't know.
Put it in an air fryer.
You might as well just throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
350 for 20 minutes.
Bake it.
No, this is. I mean, you get. I'll make you one. Okay.
I mean,
I
I
trust
can't say
you.
no. I can't say no.
Yeah, it's a steak. I mean,
I can't say no on that.
But
it is a steak at the end of the day. I guess.
But I think that's one of the good things about motorcycling, you know. So you can, go out for like 2 hours,
Yeah.
find you a little restaurant in some corner of the town because you've never been in this town probably. You're just riding out there.
Sunset Grill down in Warsaw or whatever down there. That's pretty good too. I had a cousin that worked there, but that was a hole in the wall as well. It's pretty good.
But we went to the Boondocks, right?
Yeah, that was nice.
It was okay.
Down there by Big Bone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we've been to a couple of them. We went down to Lexington. We went down there. I can't remember what.
Well, we used to do Quaker Steak on Thursday nights, but that all went downhill. That's gone.
Yeah, I think that whole.
Have you ever
restaurant
done
chain's having
Sizzling
problems.
Walk? Do you like Chinese at all? Sizzling Walk out there in Fort Mitchell?
I've got
really-
a Chinese place that I usually go to, First Walk in
Yeah.
Erlanger.
Uh-huh.
But there's one on Buttermilk Pike, and it's expensive.
That's
but
Sizzling
it's,
Walk, I think. yeah.
it's
If I'm-
amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Amazing. You
That's,
guys.
that's owned by Mike Wong, I think is his name.
Yeah.
That's
That place is
Awesome,
amazing.
yeah.
Their crab rangoon.
What about
amazing.
barbecue?
Barbecue? Yeah, I'm into barbecue. I'd make my own. I'm not.
Yeah, I do too.
City barbecues, like, it's glorified barbecue basically. I'm like,
Have you ever been to Harmon's?
nope.
Oh man, you got to go.
Yeah?
Down in Fort Wright, one of the best places.
I've never heard of that
I've
one.
asked them twice if I can do the podcast there, email, and I need to go there in person and say, listen, hey man, can you let us do the podcast here? Because I'd really like to do it there, because the food is really good. It's Texas barbecue. It's really good.
Are you thinking they'll give us a free meal?
I'm looking for a free meal.
I could literally.
I'm trying to
I'll-
expand a
I'll
little
buy
bit
us-
and try to help the community at the same time.
I'll buy us big straws, and we can just kind of slurp the barbecue up. You know, I mean,
They
I
got
would,
these baked potatoes.
I would do that.
I'm telling you, it's that big around.
Yeah.
And then they put or what is it? Brisket on it. I mean, oh man, it's great.
I went to Famous Dave's, man, and that place was like, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you like it, but
I don't know if I've tried
No,
Famous
I
Dave's.
like the one that was up by Cedar Point. That's
Okay.
one of the original ones, and they have the best pickles and they have the best cornbread.
see,
But
I don't like pickles, man.
But they're not dill pickles. They're sweet. They got a little heat to them. But my friend down in Florida, he buys almost a gallon of the Famous Dave's pickles. Costs him like $23, and he says he eats them every 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Him and his wife. It is lovely.
How does he not get belly cramps or something from that?
Now I'll tell you a story. I went to the Fort Wright restaurant. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. It's a hole in the wall too. It's in Fort Wright. It's really good. They're only open like up until 5 or 6. And I went there and I had a sandwich, and the mayonnaise that was on it was amazing. It was actually Ken's Steakhouse mayonnaise.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Can't buy it in the store. So I asked the guy, I was like, can I buy some from you? He had like a 5-gallon tub,
Oh my goodness.
like a big tub. And he's like, I got 4 of these left. You can have one, but I'm going to charge you what I pay for them.
Yeah.
I had mayonnaise in my house for like three months. You know, I was using it on everything.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, that's
Everything.
a lot. Yeah.
But it's so good.
So
Man.
we're from Cincinnati, so I got to ask you, what's the best chili?
Dixie.
Dixie, huh?
Oh, there you go.
Dixie.
Kentucky
Better
one.
in
There you go.
Skyline, better in Gold Star, better in Infamous.
I've got some family ties to Dixie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Growing up, I used to roll up there on my bicycle. My grandma worked there, and she'd always hook me up with like free food or whatever.
Oh, cool.
So I've got some personal ties to Dixie, but Skyline's really good too.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Skyline better than Gold Star, actually.
Gold Star's like applesauce.
Yeah. Gold Star's definitely, I don't know. They used to make a Tex-Mex chili that was not bad, but I don't even think they do that anymore.
What's your chili place?
I would say, I've never tried Dixie, but I'd like to.
Oh man.
I know, I need to try it. I'd say not Gold Star. Skyline's my favorite. That's what I
Yeah.
have all the time. That's what we have. So
It's everywhere.
yeah,
It's everywhere.
Honestly, though, I like it when my wife makes it at home better than I do at the restaurant. But I think she gets that Cincinnati recipe packet.
Yeah,
and
that's what I do.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's
You
my,
know what's
that's my
weird is
favorite.
when you're making that, you have to you have to fill up a pot of water and add that stuff, and then add the raw meat to it. That's what it says on the pack.
Right.
Yeah.
So, so it
and
cooks
I
down.
like the meat to be chunkier. I know that sounds weird, but I like it to be nice and, what do you call it, textured or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite way to eat chili. It's homemade, basically.
You like it chunky.
I like it chunky.
Chunky.
That sounds weird.
Dude.
I'm not saying I like my wife chunky. I
Jill.
don't want to say that.
Jill, where you at?
No.
I got a couple questions.
He's in here somewhere.
She'll be back if she's not here right now. She'll be smacking me all over the place.
Oh yeah, but hey, I mean that's one of the things I like is actually going to restaurants and different ones around here.
Yeah.
I know over in Florence there's a lot of them being built.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Now there is a Dixie place somewhere here, isn't there? There
it
used
was
to
on
be.
Dixie Highway, Dixie Chili. I
And
thought.
Erlanger. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look that up. Maybe we'll go try.
I don't
that.
know if it's still there anymore, but
No, it is.
Oh,
it is.
Okay.
I just had it like 2 days ago.
Okay, so that
right
needs to
next
be
to
that needs to
you-
be something I try out then. Yeah.
was it right across the post office or something?
It's a little further down than that.
Okay.
I'll
But it's
Google
real
it.
close to the
Yeah.
Erlanger post office.
Yeah, I'll Google that. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in there and check it out. It's like kind of like an old school vibe to it. You know, they got like a jukebox and everything.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
like the 50s, 60s classic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you like to support your friends because you got friends work at or family at the chili place. You got Texas Roadhouse. Where else can we get a deal at?
Yeah. I got a subscriber that works in Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Oh yeah, you ever had their potato pizza?
No.
Oh, you gotta try it, man. It's like
never
ranch
heard of that.
dressing with
That don't
potatoes,
sound right.
bacon.
Really?
It's like a loaded potato. It is good.
Listen, not to circle back around, but if you want a good potato, you go to Texas Roadhouse.
He's back on. He's back.
That sea salt, man, that stuff slaps.
I see what kind of sponsors you got. Texas Roadhouse is huge in the back of his back.
Yeah.
Is it really?
No.
Guys are messing me
But
up.
I mean,
man.
it might as well be.
it might as well be there. Yeah.
It's just a great experience, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what cut do you like? What steak?
Okay, so I can't do fat. I'm not into fat, man. So like the
Okay.
New York strips, I like sirloin.
Okay.
I
What
like
about the
all
filet?
meat. Huh?
Filet.
I'd honestly rather have a sirloin.
Oh wow.
Hey man, the man likes what the man likes.
I don't like any fat, man.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to a fancy restaurant, of course, you know.
You're not gonna say anything if it comes out there with it.
Yeah.
You don't cut it off to the side. Be like, okay, you slide over here.
So I got 2 Great Danes, and they eat
Oh,
all
here
the
we go.
leftovers. They eat all the
He
He
leftovers.
trims
Look at
that
these
bad
dogs.
boy off, and then there you go.
So I got Pepper. Pepper's 150 pounds.
Oh man,
And then Dot, she's 110.
Wow.
nice.
They will take your legs out.
Yeah, I would think they could. Yeah.
And you know they eat people food. They like steak fat. and
Yeah,
pizza.
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
So how tall are they? You're pretty tall.
Yeah, they're pretty tall. They come up to about my waist.
Oh
Almost
man.
like horses.
Yeah.
They're cows.
Danes.
Cows. Yeah.
They'd knock me down probably.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the people that they run a lawn service, and you know you have an overgrown lawn, and they'll bring like 30 goats to your place, and
Wow.
they just let them go and they eat all the grass.
I have
you know?
not
I've never
that.
seen that.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
yeah,
That'd
it's a
be pretty
thing.
wild.
It's
That's
a thing.
I gotta Google
They,
that later.
they leave them there for like a day. I want to say it's like, you know, an 8-hour period or something, and they just completely knock down all the shrubs and everything.
Wow.
You guys need to watch that.
How much that cost?
I gotta see that.
I don't know, but they come in. I guess they come in a trailer, and
I'm
it's
gonna
like
say,
30
I load them
goats.
out of a trailer, and here you go,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Wow.
Be like, I'm going to fire your son. He's not going to cut my grass anymore. At a replacement. It's cheaper.
You know, that's on my 2 a.m. playlist is goat.
I gotta see that. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking that up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I see on YouTube a lot of people where they do these free cleanup yards.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
like an
Yep.
elderly person can't do their yard anymore, and it's overgrown, and they'll come over there and they'll clean it up. So what happens after that? I mean, they did a big YouTube. And
They gotta
probably
come back 3 months later and
They-
do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, do they? That's what
Yeah,
the
I
question
mean,
is. Do you follow up and help these people again? That's the question is.
I
'Cause
would-
you
I would think they
it's
would.
free content, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of
I don't know. A lot of them yards have probably been grown up for years, you know,
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
they probably just want that one and done,
Yeah.
bang,
Yeah.
done with you.
Yeah. That's
make,
probably true.
Make that
yeah.
person feel good, and then they leave them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them are abandoned houses too. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That guy, he comes through and does it all for free, and
But he videos the whole thing or whatever, and then
that's content, man.
yeah, it is. It's
That's
content.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you checking?
I had a message,
checking?
and somebody sent me a picture of the ocean. I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Ocean.
yeah, ocean, yeah, like a beach.
Look, I'll send you a picture of the ocean. I'll find a good one on Google. All right. I'll give you.
I should have turned my watch off.
You want a
Didn't work
sunset?
out.
I'll hook you up with a
You,
sunset.
you want a nice little hot chick in the middle there? We can do that too, man.
What do you
We
think
can-
about
we
this
can sit
dealer
there.
here?
What? What about them?
Ride Northern Kentucky?
Yeah, what do you guys think about this place?
I think
mean,
this place
they let
is
us-
great, man.
They let us in here. You know,
I like all the guys that work here. I know all of them. I know Scott, Aaron, Shane,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yep.
They're all great people, man. They are. They're great people.
And look at these bikes out here. They
Yeah.
need owners.
Yeah.
You know?
They do need owners. They need
Yeah.
some owners.
You said you were going to buy one today, weren't you? Aren't you buying the Sport Chief?
Well, unless that guy buys that one.
Is
Because
there
he
somebody
might
looking
buy
at
it. He
There's
might
been
ride
some
that
people
sucker
looking
home.
at- Well, he said he's from Knoxville, Tennessee, so I don't think he's going to buy it here.
But he said his dealer wasn't as good as this one.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah, he said it
nice.
was a little small dealer. They don't have bikes like this.
Well,
But
he's been looking at that bike for about a half
and I
an
said
hour
you can
now.
break that bike in, buy it here and
Ride
1,000
it
miles.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
ride
home.
it
You got
home.
it broke in.
Yeah.
Just like that.
There's
true.
a Cincinnati dealership, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I went there, and I don't think they can sell actually new bikes yet. I think
Yeah.
they're going to sell used ones. It is competition. I mean, we'll see how it
What,
works.
were they working on licensing or something? Is that something like
I
that?
don't know. I think they got to see how well the dealership's going to be, how it goes with the used bikes, and then they'll
Transition
say,
into new?
okay, it looks like it's going to be a good opportunity for us, so we'll put the Indian
So,
logo
so
on
is that a
the
place that like just went to auction and bought a bunch of auction bikes, or what do they do?
They are owned by Rumble On, which is the largest
Yeah,
dealership
okay.
network in the country.
Got it, okay,
So they
got
got
it.
all kinds of.
So they're just
used
filtering the
bikes.
bikes
Yeah.
into there to
They're
sell.
the same
I got
ones
you.
that own Peg, Keg. What is that? Keg, Upper.
Powder
Mason?
Keg?
Powder
Powder
Keg.
Keg?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Do
get
you,
it.
do you
Harley
guys know
Davidson.
the Power Sports store?
Which one?
That's pretty close up there.
The one in Sharonville?
No,
I haven't been to that one.
no, not that one.
Yeah, they reached out to me. I think they just got a little busy. They were wanting to do like a kind of what I do here.
Yeah.
And I think they were working on becoming a dealer for a brand. I forget what it was. But yeah, but this dealer is literally 5 minutes away.
Now, have you ever dealt with Collins Power Sports down
Yep,
there?
I
I like them. Crystal and all them out there.
Starting off from there, they gave me access to all their gear. But it was still during COVID, so they couldn't give me access to their bikes.
Yeah.
But I ran into a problem with them because I have my R1. It's a 2008.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're anti-Yamaha, I think.
I bought tires from them, and they said we can no longer work on this bike.
Yeah,
wow.
they've talked to me about that before in the past.
I'm like, what? Like, I can't. Okay, well, I guess I can't go with you guys. I talked to the Indian dealership here. They said, yeah, we'll do it. I need a rear tire put on it. Probably I'm trying to limp this one throughout the year, but I bought a front tire and a rear tire. The front needed to be changed. The rear, not so much. I'm trying to make it to the end of the year. And they said that they'd do it,
Yeah.
They said that they'd
Yeah.
swap it out.
Now,
what they work on your
Yamaha
bike.
dealers, there's not a lot of Yamaha around here. I
There
don't
used
think,
to be
is-
one up in Ohio.
Yeah, Beachmont,
in
I know, had
Fairfield
one.
or something like that, somewhere
Fairfield.
around there. But I think they sold it and they became a different dealer.
Yeah. Now I know Lexington. They changed their name. Is it Lexington Motorsport now, or what's it
No,
called?
that's what it used to be.
What is it now?
It's some crazy.
United
Yeah.
Motorsport.
Yeah.
And I know they deal with Yamaha and have Yamaha, but then you're looking at a 60-mile ride down there to do anything.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have bought a lot of dealerships up around.
They have. They bought one over there in Ohio too. Didn't you
Yeah.
say?
Yep.
So I've seen this dealer. I just started working with them a couple months ago on riding and test riding different bikes for their used inventory. I love it because it gives me a chance to get out there on different bikes. Other than that, the Katana and that R1, I've never rode a cruiser until I came and started doing it here. Yeah, which was pretty cool. It was different. I'm fairly confident on a motorcycle. I feel like I can just operate whatever and ride whatever. But it was definitely a different experience.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I agree with you.
The position, the seating, the gears, the RPMs, everything's different. But I do like this dealership. they're really nice. I've seen a lot of the sales guys working with people. They don't pressure them into buying a bike. They're not hovering over people.
Yeah.
Remember at Harley?
Yeah, I've heard that story too.
Oh my gosh.
You guys get?
man.
Was it just you or both?
It
of
was
you?
me. We were there for the concert and to mingle with our friends, and I just couldn't get away from them. I tried, and I even told them I'm not buying a bike today, but I just could not
Didn't
get
they
away.
offer you a beer or something?
I don't remember. They offered me something, but and the guy come back and whispered in my ear, said, "I'm telling you, if you buy this bike today, we will make it worth your while." And I'm like, I'm not here to buy a bike. I didn't come to buy a bike.
Yeah, the owner was there. He would make.
Yeah, the owner was sitting in the corner. Yeah.
Hey, bud, that's your peeps though, right?
Yeah,
That's your peeps.
I know. I know. You're
But it's
right.
a Harley, dude. It's a Harley.
know.
He's already got. He needs to get away from that. I know
Dude,
I know he's a cult. I know he's like addicted. He can't get away.
Do you have all the Harley gear?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Man, you could probably sell that for half off.
Donate it to the Goodwill.
Oh no,
If you ever
no,
been
no.
to his house, it's
Yeah.
nothing but Harley. I mean,
Yeah.
he's even got his metal plate on his wall
Yeah.
of his bike.
Yeah, I bought it from Europe.
So it's going to be really hard for him, and it actually took 6 months to get.
Yeah,
but
Petro Vibes
It's going to
is
be
the
really
name of it,
hard for him to walk away from his bike.
I like my bike, man. I really
Yeah.
do. It is gonna be hard.
He likes it so well that he was riding the actual Royal Enfield or the Honda for
Honda.
the last 2 months, and his Harley's been sitting in the garage.
How many Harleys have you owned?
2.
Okay, so how long have you been riding with them combined?
I don't know, 4 years maybe. Something
Oh,
like
you're
that.
not attached, man. You could cut that. Cut that cord,
the
buddy.
cord?
Yeah, cut that cord, man. 4 years, you're good.
Let that rip off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I mean, I'm obviously looking at the Indian Sport Chief, so I mean, I'm not 100%.
Dude, I'd put the, like the size comparison between the two. I'd put them against each other. I think Indian's a better brand.
Yeah.
I don't dog on people that have Harleys.
Right.
And, they might not wave to me, all of them, whatever, because I'm a sport bike rider. Break the law. But, it's a Harley, and like, dude, Harley was under fire like a couple years ago for having not even more than 50% American parts on their
Right.
bike.
Oh, that's been a big thing.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like you can't even really back that now,
Right. They don't have that argument anymore.
Yeah.
Right. It's
So
gone.
it's just it's a motorcycle, dude.
At the end of the day, I agree with you 100%.
But that
yeah.
damn name, man, to pay for the name, and it's like,
$200 a letter.
yeah, just to pay more for the name, and it's the brand, but God, I can't do it.
Well, we've done some research. They're taking a hit in the pocket, I think.
Yeah, the last 2 years,
Yeah, they're on a decline. Yeah. So
You know
we-
what it is?
getting
Other
like
people,
this.
other people have found that there's quality elsewhere, and not just
Absolutely.
with Indian, with everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's making a good quality bike now.
Yeah.
It's not going to blow up or break on you.
Yeah.
Well,
At the end of the day, you just want to get from point A to point B with no issues. Right.
And I think what Indian needs to really work on is their accessories, their jackets, their shirts,
The merchandise,
merchandise,
kind of secondhand.
Yeah, and get them
But-
out.
but-
They're so expensive. If you can just cut your price down and get more people buying that, and people will be wearing it more, and people will actually see that and say, "Wow, I need to go check out Indian."
Well, I think Harley pushes clothing more than anything in the world.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
They push it like
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
But you get this shirt right here. This thing's like $75, $80. This shirt right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would buy that. I wouldn't pay that. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
Dude, I
but
can't.
at Harley,
Dude,
their T-shirts are $60.
The shirt was like $15.
right. And slap your logo on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But if their actual accessories and their shirt and their clothing was a little bit more reasonable and more able to get, I think their
You're
bikes
talking
would sell
Indian,
more.
right?
Yeah.
You're talking Indian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're trying to be just as good as their bikes are a little bit lower in price, and you get more. The same thing
Well,
should be with their clothing.
So they compare the Sport Chief right there to the Harley ST.
Yeah.
Right? They put them side by side. The ST doesn't come with LED turn signals on the front or the back. This bike has that all the way around. This bike has the ride
Suspension.
command, right? The ride command. The ST has just a little bitty 2-inch dash that says fuel and speed. That's about it. And then this bike also comes with what you just said, the suspension that Harley needs to upgrade on. So yeah, and this bike's going to run you about $4,000 less than the starting price on a Harley. So yeah,
that bike
I
looks
mean,
beautiful.
it's hard to argue.
I mean, besides the Dame, what are you paying for?
The name, a lot of
Besides the name, what are you paying for?
it. A motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
A
Just
motorcycle.
a bike.
Right, a bike, right.
Man, I bought my R1 for like $6,000.
Mm-hmm. And those, that's a good price.
And it was before COVID. It had 2,200 miles on it.
Which is not even broke in yet. Yeah, absolutely.
And, I got a freaking steal off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at the Harley people spending like $40,000, $50,000.
I was
like
going to say,
that.
I paid more for my Yamaha MT-03 than you paid for that R1.
Let's just say that. So we get one of the new road glides, okay? You get the top of the line.
The CVO.
CBO.
Yeah.
All right. You know what the payment is on that? For at least 5 or 6 years? Just think.
Probably 6 or 7 years, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
go
like
ahead.
$800.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a truck payment, car payment, what it used to be like 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, well, almost a mortgage payment 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, is it really, as long as you have that bike, because I see a lot of people ride that bike for 1 year and put like 10 to 20,000 miles on it. If they ride it a lot. And that's one thing Harley Davidson does, their appreciation of their, what do you call it? The actual cost of the motorcycle, the retail, and 5 years is a lot better than it is with Indian or anybody else. The resale value.
They say that.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that because I just got the value on mine. It wasn't that great.
Well, that's not their top.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm saying. He knows what I'm saying.
Well, that's what they'll tell you at the dealership.
Yeah.
Like, they got the best resale value.
And that's what they told me when I bought it. And now it's like a year later, and I'm like, and this is all it's worth now? I don't even want to talk about it.
The CEO.
It's okay, buddy. I feel your pain.
You know what I mean? I don't even want to go into it. Yeah.
And a lot of our people that watch this video are actually Harley riders, and we're not saying it's a bad bike.
No, I completely do. Ride. You guys, like you guys say, ride your ride.
Right.
Yeah. And I know the CEO of Harley Davidson, if he ever watches this video, he's not ever going to hire us.
No.
So we're just going to bash you. Just kidding.
Well, after that video I watched the other day that you sent me on that, I don't even want to go into it. I don't even want to go into it.
Yeah, that's something different. We don't.
I've had too many. I've heard too many negative things on the Harley bikes, man. I'm sorry. That's
it's wearing on my wearing on my mind for sure.
It steered me away from them, and so when I do get rid of the R1 and I'm ready to kind of settle down a little bit, and I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy on the R1.
Right.
But when I do get ready, okay, I'm gonna take it slow or whatever. I'll probably look at something else besides Harley.
Hey, bud.
But what bike in here interests you the most?
So I rode the Scout, not the 101, and that one was the suspension was really bad as far as not enough
the 101
travel.
Was? Okay.
No, not the 101.
Okay.
Just the base.
He's talking about the base. Yeah.
Just
the
like
new
the
one?
the new one.
Wow. Okay.
2-inch suspension travel? 2-inch maybe? It might be 2 or 3. I believe it's 2. And that was rough. That was rough on my
You
back.
felt it, yeah.
I like the Chieftain, man. I mean,
Yeah, it's a nice.
it's a bigger bike,
I can see you on that one.
but man, it's just so big.
Yeah, that's what I told him. It's too big for me. I didn't.
What do you not like about the Challenger?
I haven't really looked into that bike, honestly.
You need to ride that one.
Yeah.
Especially
He
on
could
the
ride
interstate.
any of these for sure.
Especially on the interstate, because the one thing about the Chieftain and the actual Challenger is wind reduction. Especially with gusts, that Challenger will cut through it, and that Chieftain will turn. Your wheel will turn a little bit.
See, that's another thing, man. When you're recording and you have, your windscreen on the bike, you get this kind of weird tumbling air that comes over it, and sometimes it'll just hit you in the face like. And it messes with your audio.
That's what I had for 170 miles.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I have no wind protection on my bike
He
at
was
all.
like, "Oh my god!"
It wore me out, man. It just beat me up.
It's on my chest. I can't breathe.
Oh, I didn't say all that. He's making that up. I didn't say all that. I didn't say
Hey, listen, not to get too graphic or anything, okay?
that. Here we go.
18 or older right here from here on out. I'm just kidding. I have my windscreen doesn't do anything unless you tuck. And I was coming down the road. I was going about 60, and I had a bumblebee hit me in the nipple. Hit me in the nipple.
Did it sting it?
This guy's.
Oh my god! It was bruised and numb, and it felt. I thought I got shot. I thought I got shot.
Wow.
Wow.
I can see that.
That'd have put me in a frenzy.
And I was wearing a t-shirt, and it just bop right here, and my backpack strap comes right down here, and it just smacked me right. dead center in the
And
nipple.
he stung you.
No, he didn't sting me. He
It was
just
just
hit
from
me.
the hit.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Just a
man.
60 mile an hour bee,
Yeah, yeah.
one of them fat black ones, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ask your wife
god.
to hit you in the nipple a couple times.
No, we got a rule about that. Absolutely not.
Dude, that is the I thought I got shot. I had to pull over and I was like, you know, where's the blood?
Wow.
Where's
Yeah.
the blood?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
I don't have any wind protection, man. I'm used to it, but
Yeah.
it's nice because the audio, you don't get that. It's like if you're behind a semi on the expressway, you kind of get that wind where it's like just it goes in and out like that.
Right.
I
What is
feel
it?
that on these bikes, man, that have the higher windscreen.
On your bikes, there's a lot of women that actually, do the YouTubes and shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they wear these, really low cut. And just imagine getting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, one
I've seen
did
that.
get a bee, and she was like got stung underneath her armpit. Oh my gosh, she was like in pain.
I mean, I'd probably crash if it happened to me,
Oh my
man. I
gosh.
probably would.
Oh, I know you guys have been talking about gear and stuff. I've had an issue with gear. I obviously I'll rock a hoodie and when it gets colder. Like on this day, I just do a t-shirt and jeans, and I don't even have boots. I tried to order boots. I wear a size 15.
Oh goodness, that's probably tough. Yeah.
Size 15. Okay, Alpine goes up to 14. I believe.
And you got the standard sport pegs, I'm sure,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
So I ordered a boot, right? It was one that went covered the ankle and everything. It was a couple $100 and went out to my bike. I can't even fit it between where I'm
The
shifting.
shifter. Yeah.
Can't because it's so thick,
It just doesn't
so
work.
the height of where you would shift can't do it. So I'm like, one, I couldn't feel it. I couldn't feel the shifter, and two, it's barely. It's all clunky. I'm like, I
Right.
can't do this. So I'm
Right.
just wearing tennis shoes, man,
Wow.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
steel toes. Even that raised toe at the end, you can't.
You just can't get it
down. It's
underneath.
too tight.
Yeah.
What size are your feet?
It's
So
a
he just said
15.
15. He just
Holy
said,
smokes!
he just told you that.
And I got hey between.
You got to pay attention.
I was just wondering because I wanted to clarify because I
I
actually
heard you
have
say it. I'm
I
good.
actually
I'm
have a
okay.
set of 14s at
Yeah.
home, and I didn't know if that would work. I was like, it's like, damn.
And now listen, between me and you, okay, not them, I got a fat foot. Okay? I got a fat foot. I'm sorry. I've been trying to lose weight. My feet just are staying the same.
Well, you see mine. Mine's Indie Ridge. Mine's pretty right next to my skin.
Yeah.
They're really thin.
Yeah.
And I had that same problem with my wife's bike where I couldn't get my
The Vulcan.
the
The
boot,
Vulcan.
yeah, my boot in between the gears and
And
stuff.
you adjusted it and everything, didn't you?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet were just too big for that thing. And hers fits just perfect. Well, she had a little bit of complaint the other day when we took off riding, but yeah, I mean these boots, I swear by these boots. I know these don't actually look really well with a crotch rocket, but
Yeah.
when you get your Chieftain, this is the boots I would rock.
So, I rock. I like the New Balances. They're comfortable.
Yeah,
But no,
but-
I wear a 4E. 4E.
Wow.
Yeah, I got some fat feet.
Yeah.
Woo.
After this podcast, I'll show you. I'll take my sock off.
So you
and
got,
show
Oh,
you got
okay.
natural brakes.
Dude, it's yeah, yeah, it's
Well, it
there.
definitely covers the brake.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't. And with a 15, you go on Revzilla, you go on these Amazon.
It's hard to get, yeah.
Yeah, dude. When I buy shoes, if I go to a local store right now, all right, Foot Locker or Shoe Carnival, whatever, I'm like, hey, you guys got 15s? They're like, yeah, we got 2. So, there's
So
this
your
ugly,
options are like
yeah.
zip.
They're like, there's this ugly green pair or these all white ones that look ugly. You
And
know,
you're just like, nice.
I'm like, all right, I got to order my shoes, and I get on Amazon, I got 10 different choices.
Yeah. Which is better.
Yeah,
A little bit.
So I'm like,
Maybe you need to get to know Shaquille O'Neal or one of those guys in the NBA. They have to get their shoes special made and all that.
if I
crazy.
grow any more, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
You know what, folks? I can tell you, we can probably do this all day,
Oh,
but we're
absolutely.
gonna have to cut this off.
Dude, I'm not
I'm getting
done.
hungry. I'm
I'm not done, man.
You know, we're gonna do part 3. We're gonna have to come back here and do this again. This guy's the best.
He is good, man. I like
Yeah.
talking to him.
Yeah, he's great.
It's been a great time. This might be my favorite podcast.
Are you okay with us cutting this off and
Dude,
do
I'm
this
not
again?
done.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just messing with you. If you got, I know you're hungry, but
No. I'm just saying, it's actually such.
This
good.
has been one of the best podcasts
yeah,
we've done.
yeah,
Right.
one of the best ones, and I just think I think we just got to do it again.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
We
part
can do
3.
It. He lives 5 minutes from here, he said.
Part
so
3.
Good.
And then maybe a part 4. And
Cut
maybe
that
a
out.
part 6. Maybe a part 6 like you said.
Dude, I'm like, I'm just hanging out today. It's Friday. There's traffic everywhere. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool too. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Look, hey, there's crackers in the back. You can eat a couple and then be good for another hour. All right?
So what do you want to say to them folks out there? Okay.
What's your message of today?
My message?
Yeah, give us a message.
Oh, man. Like, my birthday's next Friday. That's what I want to say.
Happy birthday. Yeah,
That's
happy
what I
birthday.
want to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right?
35?
35. How'd you know that?
I'm hitting the number, dude. I know what the
Dude, I
number
better
is.
not be on Google or something, man. Holy crap. I got my weight, my shoe size.
Where you live at now?
Shoot, dude, I did get it all.
This
didn't
guy
I?
works for the CIA.
Oh, my goodness.
Jeez, oh,
I
Dude,
gathered
look
all
at
the
him. You can tell.
I'm a good
He's
intel
like a little
guy,
short
man.
guy who likes to wear little sunglasses.
Is this bugged? This is bugged.
Yeah, exactly.
We've
We
been
got you mic'd up.
compromised.
We got you mic'd up.
No, man.
hilarious.
What I would like to say to everybody is just do you. Just be
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete's, man. You got so many people trying to be something that they're not.
100%.
It takes too much. It takes too much effort, too much wasted effort to be something that you're not.
Agreed.
In school, you got kids, you got even grown adults trying to do it. Stop being what you're not. Be yourself. No one cares. No one cares.
Right. That's true. All the way
That's why I
around.
throw it on my bracelets, man. Nobody cares who you're trying to be, what you're trying to look like, what you're trying to do.
Right.
Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy.
Right.
All right?
Agreed.
That's it.
All right.
The key to happiness.
We're definitely going to do
I have to
part
work
3.
with this guy, man. I don't know.
You don't
I
work
got,
with me anymore.
No, right now I'm working with you. I gotta rethink I gotta rethink what I'm doing.
Oh,
no,
my
I'm just
gosh.
kidding. I enjoy it.
Look, you see this? The key to happiness.
That is
exactly
right
right.
there. The R1.
motorcycle key.
That's right,
Go
man.
get you a bike. That'll make you happy.
Yeah.
An
Right
Indian.
there. Right
Yeah.
after this, because we got to get time to do that test drive.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll buy it today. We'll see. Get that darn bike.
We'll see, man. I don't know.
And all I can say out there, ride your ride. Get the darn motorcycle. I would say something else. Have some fun.
Be
What do you got,
safe
Jim?
on them, though. Be safe.
And we'll have this guy on
Ride
again.
your ride.
Yes. Appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate Mike and team here at Indian, Northern Kentucky. Ride NKY if you want to look it up on .com.
They got a lot of beautiful bikes down here. Come down here and take a look.
Beautiful bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, test ride right here, and they got a great parking lot. I do want to do that lovely. Oh, my son's calling me, huh? I do want to do a lovely breakfast and bikes out here.
Yeah.
Donuts and bikes out here on a Sunday morning. So we'll talk to them about that. We'll see if we can get that scheduled.
Are you gonna
before
cook?
the fall. You're gonna cook.
I'm not
You're
cooking.
the one that got friends.
I'm not
Texas
cooking.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, you know all the people out there.
You got everybody. Anyway, bye guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace. Oh, pretty good show, man.
Yeah.
Well, that was the end. Hopefully you liked episode number 22 of our podcast, part 2 of the Glenny Rides interview, and hopefully I'll do this in one take. That's what the plan is. Anyway, right after this, I got some bloopers, some crazy ones. I thought it'd be funny to add them at the end. I seen some comments. People said, hey, they like the bloopers. We try to add them in every time we do these podcasts and also the lives, and then we do them at the very end just to, have a little laugh. You got to let that steam off. Anyway, hopefully you subscribed and you liked and you shared this podcast. And also, we're going to have a live on Wednesday night. I think it's going to be at 6:30. And we're going to be at Indian Motorcycles of Northern Kentucky again. Ride NKY. And guess who's going to be there? That's right. Glenny Rides is going to be there. And we're going to actually maybe have a Q&A probably about 30 minutes after the podcast is over with. And then we'll call it a night. So anyway, everybody have a good night, good day, or good morning whenever you're watching this. Just remember one thing. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you. Hello, folks. This is Chris from Iron Pony Live, and this is part 2 of the Glenny Rides, episode 22. Are you ready? Are you ready to take that adventure? You've been waiting for it all day. Let's get going. Oh, shit. I should turn around and do this. Okay, let's do this right here. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Live, and I know you've been patiently waiting for episode 22, part B, or part 2, whatever it was, from Glenny Rides interview at Indian of Northern Kentucky, or Ride NKY. Are you ready? All right, are you ready? Okay, hold on a second. We can't do it until you subscribe, and then we'll start. Go ahead, push that button, and we will move on to the next part of the part 2. Are you ready? All right, good job. Let's watch. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life. Hopefully you liked episode 1 or part 1 yesterday from the Glenny Rides interview at Northern Kentucky Indian, or Ride NKY. Anyway, now you're ready to watch. You're getting ready to watch something. I don't know what the fuck it was. All right. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Live, and you just watched podcast 22, episode 2. What? All right, never mind. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and I'm excited to tell you that, yes, this is the waited, everybody's been waiting for part 2 of the I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. Here we go. Let's try it again. Let's get a little excited. Yeah, let's have a little fun. Don't be so serious. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and guess what? Get. All right. Anyway. You know what? I think that's what it is. I got to put my glasses on. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and you just got done watching episode number 1. And are you ready for episode number 2? That's right. Glenny Rides Part 2 is on its way right now. Okay, let's try again. Hey, everyone. You just got done watching episode 1 yesterday. Are you ready for episode 2? I'm sorry, it's delayed. I'm just kidding. It's going. It's coming. It's coming. I just don't. What? Oh, it's right after this. If I get done with these bloopers, then they'll be able to watch it. Okay. Hey, do me a favor. Please subscribe and share and like. That's what we really need. That's the reason why we do these interviews a lot. We kind of use Glenny Rides as be a backpack. No, I'm just kidding. No, Glenny Rides is actually a pretty cool guy. Anyway, here is episode number 22, part number. Man, I have to screw that up. That was pretty good. All right. Damn bloopers. I try not to do them. Look, get them glasses clean. Holy shit. Tracy, where you at? Where you at? Making an ass of myself. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and this is part 2 of episode. God, that was so good. What? All right. Anyway. Hey, everyone. This is Chris from Iron Pony Life, and this is part 2 of episode 22 of Glenny Rides. I am glad you watched part 1. Are you ready for part 2? It is time to get going. Or get riding. That's right. Here we go.